People are fake. Now, this video is just about fake people in general. If people aren't happy for you, if people don't want you to succeed in life, then they are fake and need to cut people off. Like, people don't understand that. Yes, there's a difference between your friend giving you criticism on how to improve life. Let's say if you do a business and it's not going well, your friend can tell you, oh, I think you should do this, or I think you should do this to improve, and that's different. But people who are fake are people who are wanting your downfall. There's a lot of people in your life that might not actually be happy for you, might not want the best for you, but you might think that they do, but they actually don't. So sometimes in life, you have to really think about who actually wants to benefit your life and who doesn't. And some people might not actually want to benefit your life. And it's really sad to think that, but there's a lot of people in this world that come into your life just to hate on you or just to make you, like, bring you down. It's a called like a crabs in a bucket kind of mindset. And sometimes you have to really watch out for this, because there's a lot of people in the world, like even me in school, there's a lot of times, like, I'm a very talkative person. So I used to talk to everyone in school. I used to always play football in school, basketball in school, rugby in school. I used to play a lot of different sports in school, and I didn't really enjoy a lot of them, but I used to always join in and try to, like, be friends with everybody. But not everybody wants to be friends with you, and sometimes in life you have to understand that not everyone's gonna like you. Even if you're famous, even if you're rich, even if you're successful, there's always going to be people that don't like you, and that's fine. Not everyone has to like you. I don't want everyone to like me. That'd be very weird. So there's always going to be people that hate on you, or people that are fake, and I think it's always good to have that in the back of your mind, especially when you're at work. Sometimes people become work with, like, colleagues and all these things, but they're just your colleagues. They're not actually your friends. At the end of the day, if there's a promotion at work, they're going to try fight you to get that promotion, or to get that manager position, or to get further in their career so that they can't. In the world, there's always a winners and losers mindset. So you have to always have that in the back of your mind, that whoever you become friends with, whoever you become successful with, it's really good to have that. And it's really good to have a good, genuine friends around you. Like, for me, I want all my friends to be successful. I always want my friends to do well and, achieve the things that they want to achieve. But sometimes some people might not have that mindset, and some people might want to drag you down. So if you ever have friends that are always negative around you, always looking at the bad side of, oh, don't start that business, or oh, don't go do that career, or oh, it's never going to work, or why do you even try? Don't even bother doing that. If you have people around you like this, it's not helpful. It's not going to help you grow as an individual. Like I even said, if you want to go to travel the world and people are telling you, oh, it's dangerous, don't do that, or you want to go start a business, and oh, why would you want to start that? Don't do it. People who say these don't do it mindset, they're never going to do anything in life. And I feel like you always got to try do things in life, because you always got to look at, if you try something and it doesn't work, that's fine. You try something else. If you try something else and it doesn't work, you try something else. And it's always about trying different things to find what you're good at and what your unique skill is, because all humans, we're all unique people. Imagine if we were robots and everyone was the same. That'd be so boring. Individuality and actually being an individual person is what makes the world actually fun and exciting. And people live in different countries and different time zones and have different backgrounds and different lives and different cultures, and that's what makes the world good. So if people are being fake around you, are not actually understanding your vision, because you have to understand, not everyone has the same mindset as you. You have a different brain to your friends, to your family, to your outlook. Like, everyone watches different kinds of videos on YouTube. That's why some of my videos got more views, some have got less views. Everyone has different interests, different tastes, different music, different likes and hobbies, and it's fine to have that. And I feel like this is why when I say people are fake, you have to understand that people are not going to think the same way you think. Whatever vision you have in your head, it's not going to be the vision that the other person sees. I actually spoke about this in my tattoo video, that sometimes if you have a tattoo idea in your head, the person drawing it might draw it different to what you thought of in your head, because we're all different people with different emotions and different thinking. So sometimes it's like you can have an idea and actually see it in a specific way, but the person you're talking to, or the person you're explaining it to, or your teacher, or your family, or your friends, they're not going to have the same vision or mindset that you do, and they've got their own worries and their own struggles and their own problems and their own anxiety and their own issues in life, and that's fine. We've all got different issues in life and different problems in life, and that's fine. But it's always understanding that whatever you think you want to do in your world, and you have your own vision of your success, and whatever that is of what you want to do, if it's drop shipping, if it's selling online, if it's starting a podcast, starting a YouTube channel, starting something creative, if you're really good at drawing, or you want to get into music, you're really good at playing guitar, if you see yourself as like the next celebrity or the next singer, pop star, and you have that vision in your mind, it doesn't matter when people be fake towards you, or people hate on you, or people don't want you to do that. If you want to do that in your life, you go for it, because at the end of the day, it's your life and it's your choices. And you wouldn't want to live in regret. You don't want to get old and think, oh, I should have done that, and I should have done this. Imagine if I got old, and then as an old man, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I should have started that YouTube channel I really wanted to do, and I speak my mind on the internet, but I'm doing it because I actually enjoy it and I think it's fun. And I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, so subscribe, because at the end of the year we're going to get to 10k by the end of the year. It'll be cool. But my point is, is, do what you feel is fun, do what you feel is interesting, and don't worry too much about fake people, because there will always be fake people in the world. It's like there'll always be a replica of a brand. When there's a brand, there's always a replica. There's always a Chinese knockoff of a brand. Do you know what I mean? Like there'll always be a fake version of something, and that's fine. But don't worry about the fake version. Worry about the real version. Worry about being real to yourself and being genuine to yourself and being around genuine people, and you'll have a great time in life. But anyways, my name's Krish. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 2K, and I really appreciate it, guys. All the comments, I read them, I reply to them. I try and actually, understand people's points of views. People give me advice on what to talk about or what subject to cover, and I actually cover them. So, when it comes to anything on this channel, anything goes, really. Like, if you give me an idea of something you want me to speak about or speak my opinion on, I can, like, gladly do that, But yeah, this one's just on, people are fake, and try not to stress too much about what other people do and focus on you and your journey in this world.